Oh my God, what is up, guys? New order from Elite Force just hit ꜱᴜța Airsoft Pro Shop yesterday. You know we had to get down on these bad boys. We're seeing them all over the place. If you guys aren't familiar with what this is, it is the SL14 speed loader from Elite Force. Cool box. The box art and everything, the design of the box is like very similar with what you're going to see with some Elite Force products, like for instance right here. Anyways, yeah, you've got your manual in there, your do's and don'ts, all that stuff, whatever. There you go. Well, let's check it out, man. Let's get into it. Let's look at what we have here. Boom, there it is. So, let's take a look at it real quick. Very nice, man. Very clean. Very good looking. Look at that Elite Force logo and the grip there. Really cool. So it feels good. You know what I mean? When I first saw the prototypes of this thing, I was kind of concerned about the quality of the plastic, and kind of flexing it around. It's solid, man. It's pretty nice, actually. Pretty solid build. So it's got a little spring door right there. Push that down. If you guys can pick that up, let me see here. Push that down, and that is going to be your BB reservoir. That's where you're going to load in all your BB. So we'll do that here in a second. It comes stock with the M4 mag adapter on top. Now I've seen a lot of people online talking about, you know, well, I got these kind of mags, I'm running an AK or MP5 or something. Rest assured, this whole reservoir here is going to be designed to take other type of magazine inserts. So let me see if I can pop this out, actually. I don't want to break it. Hang tight. So it looks like, oh, okay, yeah, so there it is, man. Yeah, so guys, rest assured, you know, I've always heard that there was going to be multiple adapters. However, you know, M4 being the most popular gun out there on the market, they went ahead and released it with the M4 mag adapter. So, yeah, man, you just slide that forward. That's your M4 mag adapter. Put it back in, slide it back, boom. Let's see this thing in action, man. All right, guys, let's check this thing out. So they are saying on the box here that it holds 1,800 BBs in the reservoir. So again, like I showed you earlier, spring-loaded trapdoor there in the reservoir. So let's get some BBs and get this thing going. So, you know, I was thinking about this. Definitely want to use high-quality BBs in this thing. You know, if you get this thing jammed, it's going to be kind of hard to get it unjammed with a jamming router or conventional means of unjamming. So make sure you're using high-grade BBs. You know, you get a warped BB stuck in that feeding tube, that could be a rough day for this thing. So I'm going to hold down my little trap door here, and let's dump some BBs in here. Oh my God, okay. I think that's good. So 1,800 BBs, say with an Elite Force mid-cap magazine here, holding 140, you're going to get 12 full magazines, almost 13 full 140 round mid-capacity magazines. So that's pretty neat. Being able to load 12 right there on the field or in the staging area is a pretty neat option, especially with how fast they claim this thing to be. Let's check it out. So from what I can gather, I flipped through the instructions manual. Magazine's going to sit backwards here, and you push it in until you hear a click. Boom, clicked. Okay, this button here, they say push that down, tip it forward, tip it back. Alright, hold on. Oh, okay, make sure it's all the way in the front locked position. Mine was a little scooted back. So, again, pushing on that lever, forward, and then back. Best approach, instead of doing the tilt thing, on the manual they make it seem like, so you press the button in, you tip it forward, then rock it back. From what I'm gathering here, just hold that thing down and kind of hold it at a backward angle. As you can see here, I don't know if you're picking up on camera, but the BBs are kind of lining up there, and you can see when the feed tube is going to be full of BBs. But yeah, so I'm just kind of tipping it back and shaking it around. That seems like a better method than the tip method. Okay, so that's smooth, man. Feeds them in there really smooth. Let's do it again. Oh, That's nice. That's nice. It's satisfying. It really is, man. You guys will see what I mean when you get your hands on one of these. Shake it around a little bit. And then that's it. And then you just yank it out. Boom. 140 rounds, ready to rock. So here's the thing that I want to know. How fast, how efficient is this really? So let's get another fresh mag. I'm going to grab another Elite Force 140 round mid-cap M4 mag. Click it in. Okay, boom, it's clicked. Alright. Let's see how fast we can load this thing. Now this is my second time loading a mag, so, you know, give me a little leeway here. But here we go. And time. That's a full mag. Alright, so it probably wasn't as graceful as what you've seen some of the guys from Elite Force do. Obviously, they've got the upper hand on me. They've had a little more time to practice with this thing. And I think, yeah, definitely, practice is going to make perfect with this. It's going to make you a lot more efficient with it. But here's the deal. So 140 rounds, say the standard pistol size speed loader, they only hold 90 rounds. So you're going to have to refill that thing twice and then sit there and click on it. So, yeah, having the option of 1,800 BBs in this big reservoir right there, boom, and just being able to rock them back and forth and load up mid-caps is a really cool deal, man. I'm digging it. We're going to have these in stock at the Pro Shop. It is in a limited quantity. Word on the street is it's a limited quantity in the first batch that Elite Force receives, so if you get your hands on one, you're going to be pretty lucky. And then kind of an afterthought, again, number one, make sure you're using quality BBs in this thing. You get this thing jammed up, it could be a bad day for everybody. I don't know that there's a really good way to clean it out without taking it apart, and that's going to be a whole another story. That's going to be a huge headache. And then number two, I would leave this at the staging area. That's worse than like 6 loaded high caps on your chest. That is a very loud. So I wouldn't recommend necessarily running around in the field with this. You know, I've seen people talk about maybe putting it in a shotgun scabbard or throwing it in a backpack. Leaving it empty in a scabbard or a backpack, yeah, and then just have your bottle ready to pour in there. But leaving the reservoir pre-filled in your speed loader here, I wouldn't recommend it. So anyhow, thanks guys. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and check me out on Instagram. And also hit me up on Facebook, man. We'll check you next time. So when I was getting this thing ordered, my good buddy Vince over there at Elite Force, he likes to throw me little swag bags, little bonuses for me. So let's see. He says, Nigel, so better than the last surprise of crappy breakfast cereal bar. Yeah, he sent me a cereal bar last time. This order contains 2 packets of Sweet Delight, guaranteed sugar substitute. True to his word, I do have the 2 packets of Sweet Delight. That'll be delicious. I plan on putting that in some iced tea here momentarily. Also, what else is included? 1 Elite Force Eric iPhone charging cable, asterisk, gonna be harder for him to charge his phone now. That is true. That is true. So I do have in my possession 1 Elite Force Eric iPhone charging cable. It'll definitely be harder for him to charge his iPhone now, seeing that I am in Kansas City and he is in Fort Smith, Arkansas. So I do have that. Vince made good on his word there. What else? Also, before I get too far, he did include a picture of the Elite Force Eric, wondering where his iPhone charger would be at. So there's that. Okay. Very nice depiction there. I imagine this is a faithful capture of the moment that Eric first pondered where his missing iPhone charger was. Second on our list, what do we have here? We have custom bald guy spoon art with optional Velcro hair and sideburns. Very true. So He was a bald gentleman. I went ahead and chose to go ahead and equip him with the optional hair and sideburns. You know, I think it just kind of classes him up a little bit. He looked a little bit lonely before. I think this definitely gets this look. This is gonna get the ladies. You know what I mean? And then it says green on the other side of the spoon. I don't know if that's. I don't know what does green mean. Maybe this is leftover from former employees of Elite Force. I don't know. Anyhow, bald guy spoon art, hair and sideburns, got that. Boom. Last but not least, Elite Force Cliff 4th of July limited edition flyer. So Elite Force Cliff, this must have been used as a inner office promotional item for their 4th of July sales, and it's pretty legit, man. Happy 4th of July. There he is right there, Elite Force Cliff. Rock and roll. Very nice mullet. AC/DC shirt from what I can gather. Also some flannel, looking really good. And then it's got the quote from Joe Dirt down there. You're going to stand there, owner of fireworks stand, and tell me you don't have no spleen splitters, whisker biscuits, donkey lighters, Husker do's, Husker don'ts, cherry bombs, Nipsey daisers with or without the scooter stick, or one single whistling kitty chaser. Definitely a powerful image and powerful words. So there it is, guys. Shout out to my boy Vince, man. Thank you much.